Hi. So thank you for having me. So I'm, as Jordan said, a classics graduate, and I'm from Belgium, the University of Ghent. My research focuses, so I've done a bachelor's and a master's in classics, so Latin and Greek literature and linguistics. And then I've also done an advanced master's in literary studies, so I'm really into the ancient literature, narratology, close reading of things. My research is, I've done various things for things like master's thesis and other research, but generally it always comes back to things like gender studies, characterization, and sometimes also the reception of classics. So that is kind of the general outline of it.
And I know from a lot of people who might not be as aware of what studying the classics effectively looks like, to start off with, narratology, I will admit from my own ignorance on this one, could you go into a bit more detail of what that is?
Yeah, of course. So narratology is a pretty broad term in literary studies over various languages, various literatures. And it's basically methodology that you use to analyze literary texts. So how a story is told, for example, from which person, is it first person, third person? Just how is it structured? Is it structured chronologically, or rather a flashback that's going on in the story? And you can really use this on in various aspects. You can look at, as I said before, characterization. You can see from whose perspective something is told and whether that does or does not is the same as the narrator, because that is not always the case. For example, you can look at an entire text or just a very small fragment. So it's kind of a way of analyzing